Hello, beautiful light workers. I hope you're doing fine today. I'm connecting with you today. We're Monday, and it is Thanksgiving in my part of the world. So, if it is also a day off for you, I hope you're enjoying it with your family and you're taking the time to enjoy, well, just slowing down, and being grateful for what you have. And I hope you're doing so. I'm taking just simply a few minutes because tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, we're starting our challenge, our wonderful 3 days to uplevel your intuition or intuitive powers. And I wanted to make sure that as many as possible are joining in, where regardless of your level of intuition, regardless of the knowledge or the expression of intuitive powers you have at the moment, it's not important. Again, you could be totally a dormant light worker, so somebody who is not really using or even knowing that there's some intuitive powers you can use, or is totally curious about the topic. You could be an activated light worker. You know you have gifts, you're starting to play with them, but you still need some work and some practice and some exploration. You need to understand what your life mission is. Or you could be totally abundant and simply just come into a vortex of high energy. Yeah, it's true, we're different levels of light workers, and it's totally fine, because what is important is not the earth level of expression where we're at, but when we gather, what kind of energy we bring when we're gathering together, and usually it's very high. So I received a few questions following my short little live video yesterday. I'll just have some tea. Yesterday, some people asked me, okay, why is there 3 days, and what those 3 days will contain. So you can obviously go to the link you'll see below, or I should say more in the description, and you'll get more details about the content of the 3 days and the goal of the activation. And the goal, as I said, is really to uplift your or uplevel your intuition. But there's no way you can uplevel it if you do not look at your earth self, at your earth situation. So emotions, body, are you going through some discomforts? Are you going through some pain? Are you going through some emotional blocks? It is important. We have some people, I don't say we because I know everyone's different, but some people have a tendency to believe that as soon as you start channeling or as soon as you start healing, that's it, you're not going through any earth issues, which could be pain, sadness, anger, and bad news and accidents. Yeah, you need, as like everyone else, you need to be, you need to be rebalanced. You need to be, sometimes your trajectory or the path you're on needs to be changed. So the only way to do that is to shake you up a little bit and bring events in your life that will that will get your attention. So the first day, Tuesday, tomorrow, is all about checking what kind of emotions are blocked in your mind and in your heart. So mind, it's all the mindsets, what you think of yourself, consciously or not. Sometimes we think, yeah, no, I trust myself, and then, we take ourselves down after one little, obstacle. So what you think of yourself and how you feel, what kind of emotions are coming through your system, your being. Because you may think you're confident, you may think that you own it, you may think you're enough. And in the background, if somebody gives you a comment, you're like, okay, I'm going to take a break. And then you start to doubt. So there's a difference between what you think about yourself, what you really feel. So there's a need to clear it. You're a human being. You have stuff to clear. It is totally normal. So the first day will be dedicated to clearing outdated emotions, clearing your system, your energy, and to make sure that everything that is really predominant, or everything that requires an important attention, is being looked after and looked at. So the day number 2 is all about strengthening your connection to your higher self. Your higher self is everything you need to connect to, everything. So when you connect to your higher self, which by the way is called by everyday people the intuition. Your intuition is just your higher self speaking to you, and we get that. Your intuition can talk to you with visions, signs, coincidence, synchronicities, people, books, 3D challenges. So every time you think to yourself, oh my God, I need to do this. I need to be there. I need to try this. I need to be in Natalie's 3-day challenge. Well, then, yeah, you may call it intuition, but I mean, you know that it's your higher self who kind of puts you into contact with these people, or certain vibrations or certain places, or suddenly brings you back a book that you lost, and suddenly, oh my God, it's revealing so much. It's your higher self. Your higher self is you vibrating at a higher frequency or a higher dimension, and it brings in your reality, in your 3D reality, elements that will uplift you. So sometimes they're small elements, sometimes they're big elements, but either way, they're meant to guide you. They're meant to tell you, why don't you do this? You're ready for it. Why don't you try this? Why don't you let go of this? You're ready to do this. So second day, Wednesday, will be, again, to strengthen that connection. You always have been connected to your higher self. It's not reconnecting, even though sometimes we may use this word, but it's really strengthening the connection that exists. And your higher self will be so, so happy and proud in a certain way. These are very earth words, but in a sense that as soon as you strengthen that connection, you solidify it, you bring clarity to whatever you receive, then you're more ready to, or inclined, you're more inclined to hear and see the messages that are being sent to you. So you start to doubt a lot less. So that's day number 2. And as soon as you're connected to your higher self, then guidance will come clearly and fluidly. Does it mean that it will come massively at the beginning? Maybe yes, maybe no. We're all different. Most of the time, it wants to be extremely cautious with you, not to feel overwhelmed. And day 3 is all about reconnecting to your life mission. You have it coded within you, so you probably sense what it should be. So either the system, your family, life, society disconnected you from what you know within truly, or you have no clue, which is most of the time not really a reality. You always know, you always sense really what is your life mission. But either way, after day 1, balancing your emotions, clearing what is outdated, day 2, strengthening the connection with your higher self, then obviously day 3, which is getting more details about your life mission, will definitely flow a lot more fluidly because we will have done the work before. So those 3 steps are important. If I haven't said it, the challenge is totally free. It's every day at 2:30 Pacific time, which is 5:30 Eastern time, which is 10:30 UK time. Check your own time zone. If you cannot make it live, replays will be accessible for 72 hours. So you will have a chance. After 72 hours, it will disappear. Okay? Why? Because it's connected to an energy of the moment. It's not the kind of thing that I'll probably will do another one with another energy, but right now, all we want to do is to use those energies of the moment and say, I'm invested in it. I just do it. I'm just 3 days, because those 3 days in the end will be probably somewhere between 3 to 4 hours of your time. It's really not much, but it will be so potent and so activating and so powerful that yes, there will be some shifts happening between the days, or within between sessions, I mean, when you do your everyday stuff, and definitely a few days after the the challenge has ended, but it has to be activated quickly while we are in it. So you will have access to the replay. Of course, all you have to do is register. If you don't, it won't be on Facebook. It is on Zoom. You need that link. And to get the link, you need to register. Now, the advantage of being live during the activations, those 3 activations, is I can answer your questions. Questions about what you saw yourself personally, but definitely more questions about the higher self, about emotions, about all the topics we're going through, about life missions, your life mission. And maybe I will definitely take questions about your own experience with the activations. We will dedicate a few minutes for that. So that is the positive thing, because we will have this. The questions won't be on the replays. I will stop the recording right after, before the Q&A. So it will be important if you can be there, at least for you, for your own experience, to have maybe some guidance and some answers about your guidance. The other good thing is that, time permitting, and I'll make sure I have the time, I will choose a person randomly, a person present, not a person who registered, but a person present on one of those days. And I'll just say, okay, are you ready to receive a higher self connection? Because it is coming. So you will get a personal message. That message will be somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes. And that is so activating. When I say activating, I mean that it's taking you where you are with all your blocks, with all your fears, and it's rapidly moving you to your next level. Again, something that you may have done on your own in a few weeks, in a few months, in a few years, depending how you process things. Within a few minutes, you will feel like, oh my God, I'm just being bombarded with new energies and new information. So I hope you can join. Honestly, it will definitely shift you and take you wherever you are and move you to your next level. Doesn't matter what kind of light worker you are and where you're at in your own process and awakening process, you will feel changes are happening. So if you're watching this as a replay, feel free to ask your questions. I'll be super happy to answer them. But all you've got to do is register, because all the potent energy and all the powerful energies will happen while we do this. And we will do it live. I will do this live. All right. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.